Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, and even MTV.
You see your old familiar friends turning into Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
It's the review by Shooting the Shit. See, wait, didn't we just go into Family Matters?
Did we?
I think we did.
Oh,
well,
damn it.
That's it.
Well,
We were
that's
doing
it.
Full House.
Yep,
there you go.
that was
I'm Oxnard, still with a cold.
I'm boss.
And Dexter suspiciously has a
Right.
bug.
The one day of the week that we get together and
No, I think it ties in with the episode.
create delightful entertainment,
Yeah.
Dexter suddenly gets ill.
All right.
It seems that his stomach calls the shots.
That's right. They do. So
man
this
to see.
episode of Walking Dead on AMC, this episode was called Internment. I'm noticing a lot of episodes start with an I.
Internment.
I think they got like a theme going on.
Blount.
This is a very Herschel-centric episode. There's a lot of
Yes.
problems going on. People are getting sick. And
The
then,
good doctor.
yeah, and I think this is the first time he's killed someone who got sick, you were saying?
No. He's killed... No.
Okay.
But, I guess he's still hesitant about, he doesn't really want to kill
Yeah.
himself, I guess. I don't know.
You know, it's tough. It's rough.
Yeah.
It's rough and tough.
So
The Asian guy, who I still don't know his name, he gets extremely sick.
I should know his name. Glenn!
Glenn gets very sick, and his hot girlfriend, wife, I don't know what she is upset, and
Girlfriend.
she tries to get in there. Did anyone in this episode who was pretty prominent
Important?
turn? Yeah.
Nah.
Those are all like side
All
people?
extra people, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because remember, like in Lost, they would
Right.
have those people in the background that,
Exactly.
like, you never cared about
It's
this.
basically, we've never seen these people who they're like, oh man, he's dead now.
Do you remember that Lost episode? It was a complete filler episode with the spiders that
Yeah.
bite you and you can't move and they
Right.
bury them alive.
Yeah, and they're looking for treasure.
Yeah, that was
so
horrible.
stupid. I know. Well, I mean, come on.
I remember Battlestar Galactica was infamous. They had, I think, 2 episodes. One was called Black Market. The other one, it was something with Starbuck where she had like a personal vendetta against a Cylon ship.
Yeah.
And they had nothing to do with the story. They were horrible.
Yeah.
And they forced them to do it because Sci-Fi wanted them to create an episode that people could watch and not have to know the story. Yeah.
Filler.
Yeah. And the funny thing is,
Filler.
they did that for Battlestar, and then for Mystery Science Theater, they forced them to have a running story. They did the exact opposite. They went back and forth. So it didn't make any sense. Anyway, back to Walking Dead.
Right. Like Lost, I think that they're like, all right, we don't know where we're going with this. So let's throw in a bunch of filler episodes.
I know. They were just... That's the only thing that the writing was so good on Lost that I forgive it a little bit.
I don't.
That at the end, we hardly got any information about how anything was what was going on, but whatever. So Carl.
Yep.
No, what's his
Rick.
name? Rick. Rick comes back and he tells Herschel's daughter what he
Like,
did about
listen,
Carol.
You're hot, and Carol's gone.
Look, you're the hottest one here.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you in the
gonna level
know
with you.
All right.
I might look at your boobs when I'm talking to you, but listen to me anyway.
Carol was a bitch, and I sent her on her way.
Yeah. She was not attractive, so she's gone.
You might be next if you get
Yeah, stay
older
in shape.
and start killing people.
We're all happy because Carol's gone. I'm sure Dexter's happy too.
Yeah, maybe.
Right. I think he said that.
You know, it'd be
last time.
funny. Maybe we can call him, put him on speaker.
Hey, yeah, let's try that out.
He might be asleep. All right, everyone. All right, everyone, we're calling.
Calling Dexter. See if he responds. Probably won't. He's not gonna answer.
Hello?
Hey, Dexter.
You're on the air. We're shooting the shit.
Yeah. How you?
Hello.
Yeah, we decided to call you. Just you can give us like a maybe a 5-minute feel you had for the episode.
Oh, sure. I liked it. I thought it was awesome. I thought it was one of the best episodes.
I was good, right? I like the action in it.
Of the season, probably.
Oh yeah?
What
Yeah,
happened?
well, it was
Don't
action-packed.
you?
Action packed. Yep.
Yeah,
what did he say
action-packed.
before that?
He said it was one of the best episodes of the
Oh, right.
season.
Mhm.
How you feeling, by the way?
I'm better.
Yeah, we don't
Better,
really care.
definitely Better.
Oh, so
Okay.
come
I
over.
didn't want to go over there. I'd probably give it to you guys, and then
No.
I'm just like too weak anyway.
No.
Basically,
No, yeah,
like,
yeah.
kinda
You got to get your rest.
in bed and stuff. Oh, but it was horrible, horrible stomach virus.
Oh God, was it coming out both ways?
Oh yeah.
Oh God, no! Come on.
One of those things.
No.
It wasn't coming out of your eyes and your what was it? I guess your mouth.
Yeah, was
right?
blood coming out of your eye sockets?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was funny because, you know, I just watched, I started to feel like kind of lousy right after watching that episode.
Oh,
and,
God.
you know, everything is about the whole disease and everything. And then the next morning I felt sick. And then all I could think of was, like, that illness that spread.
All right, we just wanted to get your idea on the episode to make sure you're feeling all right.
What do you think?
Thanks for the checkup.
Think
What'd you guys think of the episode?
It's all right.
I liked it a lot.
I liked the last 10 seconds.
Yeah, some guy with an
the
eye
last 10
patch
seconds.
shows up who I don't know who it is. I'm guessing it's
Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing it's the governor because you guys were talking about that. Is that
Yeah, well, for now, I just called him eye patch in my tweet because I don't want to give you too much information. I want you to be on your, you know, if you.
I told
who
him.
the hell is this guy with an eye patch?
Yeah,
Why does anyone care about him? It was pretty dramatic.
he was a random guy with an eye patch?
Right, yeah.
Oh shit.
It was like this guy, he was like squatting over taking a dump.
That would be hilarious.
All right. Well,
Anyway,
yeah, it was good talking to you. I'm gonna do a little rant on Google Plus and YouTube.
all right, sounds good.
And
Stay tuned.
stay tuned. Yeah, maybe we'll call you again, but probably not.
All right, well, I'm here if you want to call me. Otherwise, I'll talk to you later.
All right. See you, Dexter.
Bye.
Bye. All right. So we got his take. All right. So
Yeah, right. So
Herschel.
he's doing his thing, you know, because everybody has their job. Or what is it? Is that what he says? Or
everyone has a job to do.
Everybody has a job to do.
And
That's
what's the deal
Herschel's
with that
job.
little girl? Why was she leading like the zombie? Is she leading him some? Like, did she? I had a feeling like she
I
set
don't know
up.
what that was.
Like
yeah.
she set up
The
something
little
no one
girl was
knows
leading
about.
away. First, she was leading him away from Glenn, so he didn't start eating Glenn.
Right.
But I don't know what her end game was.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I thought like you. I thought that she had a plan, but she really didn't. I think she was
Yeah.
just leading him.
Or I was thinking like maybe she's so obsessed with the idea that because she likes that one zombie, Nick.
Yeah.
Maybe in her head she's like, oh, these zombies. If you talk to them the right way, maybe they
Yeah.
become coherent. I don't know, something stupid like that. I
Yeah.
couldn't understand.
I thought she had some kind of trap that she's gonna do, but nothing
And
happened.
it's just a
She
weird little
trips
girl
and,
doing weird stuff.
I
Little girls
guess
are
she
weird.
saved Glenn, so that's good. Meanwhile, our fence is being destroyed by a horde.
Yeah. Now, from isn't there like an outer fence and then an inner fence?
Yeah, so they kind of broke down the outer fence, and they were funneling through this,
Little
guess,
gap.
the little tower
Right.
that connects both fences.
Right. That's bad.
Yeah,
That was really bad.
because the inner fence doesn't have like it's not as tall. It doesn't have the barbed wire. Because I looked at it, I didn't think it had that on it. So
Yeah, and I know you know why Rick doesn't like to use the guns and stuff, but I'm still confused by why the gun. I know you said the kid killed
Right,
someone.
Yeah, the kid killed like somebody who basically surrendered.
Right.
And now Rick's like, all right, I don't want him to be a gun nut and crazy about guns and everything. So let me.
Yeah, but here's the thing,
Let me
I
show him
think-
a little restraint.
During the zombie apocalypse, being a
Right.
gun nut might be a really good idea.
But there's times when you need to hold your fire, and he's got that's what
Yeah,
the lesson
definitely.
was.
Right.
Really.
You shouldn't
So-
kill other people unless they really are like
Right. So
a
this
detriment
is,
to the
you know,
group.
This is teaching him. Okay, we need guns in these kinds of circumstances when there's a horde knocking down our fence.
Exactly. But that was a cool scene. I like how they were cutting back and forth between Herschel with his shotgun and
Oh,
then
yeah.
he's trying to like get the mask off the zombie, and then his daughter finally gets in there and
Yeah.
shoots zombie in the head.
Uh-huh.
It was intense. I liked it.
I like the shadow with Herschel shooting the zombies as they came
Yeah.
because he wanted to do it so the kids didn't see.
Well,
Yeah.
in that situation, what would you do? Like,
I would have just shot him. Come on, these kids have seen zombies die.
no, but I mean, like, if you were Herschel and like everyone, trying to take care of all these people, like, would you start killing them off if you knew? Okay, this
Oh,
guy's...
definitely. I wouldn't wheel them in or anything. I'd put like a blanket over them and stab them so you didn't at least see their face. but I kill them right there. I'm not going to waste time and drag them because they turn so quick. They turn in like seconds.
Yeah, that was cool. Like right before he stabs the guy, he starts going like,
yeah,
and like he's just about to go.
Yeah, because it really doesn't take that long, and he's like taking huge risks. You knew something was going to happen.
And I like the little speech that this Indian gentleman did.
Mm-hmm. It's like, I'm dead already. Save the others.
It's like a light bulb going off. First it's one.
If he really meant that, I think he would have locked his cell and been like, you can't come and help me. I'm dead already.
Yeah.
Go help them. Maybe she did that.
Something like that. Yeah, that could have been dramatic. Like, we have to get in there and help you.
Right.
I'm not letting you in. He just sits in a corner, slowly turning.
Uh-huh.
And then the episode, Inception-type music begins playing.
Pound. And
And I was like, what?
And honestly, the governor was in most of the episodes maybe almost all the episodes last season.
All right. I want to know more about this governor character.
And I think only this episode was the first episode where I realized, oh, that's his like theme music, because I've heard that song that like wow before, but I never realized that like, oh, maybe they play it when he's around.
Right.
That never clicked for me. I don't really pay attention.
No,
to that
probably
stuff.
is.
But
wow,
yeah,
that's important. That's an important character.
Yeah.
If he has his own theme.
But I thought it was a little weird that he's just standing out there watching him.
Yeah, because I don't know.
In the daylight.
He's just looking. He has no pants on.
Yeah, Dexter was saying, "Oh, they'll keep panning down, and he's like actually crouch shitting in the woods." What? The governor. This is how he gets
in on
back
his
at
face.
him.
He's like really intensely staring at it, wiping his ass.
Yeah, take this. My poop attracts the zombie
I'm the
hordes.
governor of my shit. What?
Right. So I think what they're getting at is that the governor was the one feeding the zombies.
Was he?
That's what I think.
I don't know anything about the governor.
Right, because they didn't.
I don't even know if he's a good guy or bad guy. Should I feel bad that he's there?
It's no big deal. I'm telling you, he's a bad guy. I think it's obvious by his music that he's a bad guy.
But is he a bad guy, or is he just like a game changer kind of character?
He's
like
a bad guy.
When he's okay.
Yeah, because they didn't explain who was feeding the zombies rats, right?
No, they didn't really clearly
They didn't
explain
do that
it. There
yet.
wasn't any clear explanation.
We burned the people. We don't know who was feeding the zombies rats.
Right.
Because initially we thought maybe it was the same person. But now I think it was probably the governor, and he's trying to weaken their fence, and he obviously...
Okay, that only just makes me wonder why.
Because he's crazy.
He's just a crazy bad guy?
Did he look sane?
Well, it was such a short clip.
It was a short clip.
It was just a guy with an eye patch.
He was very serious about not being
He just
nice.
slowly turns left,
Yep.
and then it cuts.
And
I had no idea what
gold,
that meant.
That slow bit.
You know how like some actors in movies, they're like...
If you look closely, he winked under his eye patch with his skin that was around his eye.
But you got to be a super fan to notice that.
Yes.
That's very subtle. You can tell with the adjustment of his eyebrow.
Right.
There was a wink.
His eye patch, it moved a little.
All right, I'm looking forward to seeing what he does.
Oh, me too. I know. I was expecting him a lot sooner, honestly.
No, this is finally the episode where I'm like, oh, okay, this is getting good. Like, I was waiting for one episode to, like, start to grab me. This one took me by the hand and started pulling me towards it a little bit.
This was better than the other ones, definitely.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen. And I'm going to start watching it from the beginning soon when I get some free time.
The first episode is awesome, too. All right, so you wanted to talk about Google Plus?
Yeah, Google Plus.
We responded to our fans.
Yeah, the week before last... thank you, all of you. You all commented and left really great comments.
Yeah,
Slocum was giving us ideas for zombie apocalypse gear, and we discussed that.
Claire was talking about
it was
how
it was exactly
with their personal life.
It was exactly how I always wanted the show to be, where like people get involved in the discussion, and then we talk about what they said, and then it goes back and forth. So last week nobody commented. The day after our last episode, Google set it up so that in order to comment and do anything on YouTube, you have to sign up for Google Plus, which is their horrible social network thing that when I look at it, doesn't make any sense. I don't know what it is. I'm not on Facebook. Our channel has a Facebook page, but I don't like Facebook. I hate it. This Google is now forcing users to sign up.
Google company
to do
whoever they are.
Yeah, just to do simple stuff that was so easy and to do before. People are complaining like the character limits. there's no character limit on comments. You can you can copy and paste a novel.
Uh-huh.
I could take Game of Thrones, copy and paste it, and just put it on any...
War and Peace.
Yeah, and then other ones are... you could link to anywhere on the internet. You could link to porn. Like little Billy over here, 15-year-old fucked up Billy, who just saw the latest...
What?
Porn, could just link to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's insanity. I don't understand what they're doing. And there's only two things I can see that make sense. They're trying to make YouTube so shitty because they're about to release maybe a new website. Like maybe like a new
NowTube.
Yeah, something like that.
WeTube.
Or it's like remember when Coca-Cola
did all tube.
Remember when Coca-Cola did New Coke in the 80s?
No.
Well, in the 80s they released a new
I did like what was it, like Pepsi Clear or something?
Pepsi Clear, yeah.
That was cool. What happened to that?
People didn't like it, so they
I
took
did.
it out. But with what Coke did, they released this new recipe for Coke, and they changed it. And everyone's like, this is horrible. It tasted horrible. No one liked it. So then when they came back, then they called it Coca-Cola Classic.
Yeah.
And it exploded.
So are we waiting for YouTube Classic?
Yeah. So either people don't have Google Plus or don't like the changes and they didn't comment, or they're just like, fuck these guys, we're not leaving a comment for these idiots.
Let's all come together as a group and not comment. That'll get them.
Yeah.
That'll get it, Oxnard.
If that's what you're doing, then it hurts, and I don't like it. And I want you guys
audience,
to comment.
You are really affecting him. You don't know. You don't understand. This guy cries himself to sleep each night unless there's a comment.
I edit the videos and I put it up, and I just hope for that one comment.
He just stares
at my inbox.
refresh.
Yes, and it's been a week and nothing. Like usually, some of our older videos will get a comment or something.
Right?
There's been nothing.
Yeah.
Zero activity. It is bizarre.
This is very sad.
And so I can only assume it's because of Google Plus in some way. So
I am also saddened by this.
So that was it.
Right.
By the way, we all just signed up for Twitter.
Yeah.
You can all follow us.
The STS boss.
We always had our Shooting the Shit Twitter, which is on our About page.
What's your name?
Mine is STS Oxnard.
Yeah, I'm the STS boss.
The STS boss, and there's STS Dexter.
Right, and I basically make fun of them when they...
We just make fun of each other.
Right, yeah.
Because there's no one else to talk to on Twitter yet.
And it's really easy to make fun of Oxnard and Dexter. So.
It's ridiculously easy.
Right, they set themselves up.
Just say anything.
So I reap the benefits.
Dexter's tweeting pictures of caterpillars.
Right.
Like,
look at this.
The jokes write themselves at that
best
point.
day ever.
Oh, look at this turkey club I'm having at this cheap diner where the napkins have stains on them. Ew. This is awesome. I'll tweet this.
There's traffic today. Oh, boy. Day in the life of Dexter. Isn't this great? He can't even, fight back. So here's another thing. Let me mention this, because you don't know this. And you're going to get a little grossed out.
Okay.
By this.
Why?
Carol.
Okay.
And Daryl.
Carol and Daryl, it rhymes. What does that mean?
Carol and Daryl.
You're just nodding your head. I don't know what that means.
They banged.
They did?
Isn't that gross?
Why did they do that?
I don't know. It was pretty gross. But they have, and it's gross. But so that's why...
When did that happen?
That's why they're like, Rick, you gotta tell Daryl. You know?
Are they currently banging?
I'm assuming they still bang sometimes. I don't know.
Are they...
It's not like they stopped banging. They never established that, unless I missed something.
They're just banging? Isn't that a romantic relationship?
Maybe a little. I don't know. It's really weird. I don't know. It's a weird relationship.
Okay.
But...
That's news to me. I never...
because I don't know, he was kind of really good to her, the second season, and then they got started, I guess. It might have been third season when they got started, I'm not sure. But, yeah.
Interesting.
It's a little weird, right?
Yeah. I mean, well, who knows why one guy will bang one girl? You can't figure it out.
What do you got to choose from? It's the zombie apocalypse. There's not much out there.
You just need some release, okay?
You can't be picky. But, I mean... Come on, Daryl, up your standards.
In the zombie apocalypse.
You're a cool hick with a crossbow. You can do better than that. There's pigs out there.
Oh,
you saw
my God. Wow, that's nice. is like Game of Thrones and Lady Stark all over again.
Oh no!
I think she's horrible. I don't get it.
Right.
Who would marry her?
I think the difficult part about this for Herschel was that like you can't send somebody in there to like be on security because they're gonna get sick.
Right.
So it's like him doing everything. But the other strange thing that he's like not getting sick, but I guess it was only like a couple days. I don't know.
Right. He also, there might be some people who are immune.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe it's some old disease that only Herschel would have been vaccinated against.
I'm assuming it's like it's a variant of whatever the zombie disease is that just mutated.
It's like rickets or something. I don't know.
It like mutated into something new.
Yeah. I had a vaccination from this in 1942.
You understand how many lizards I've cured when I was a vet?
Yeah.
I can solve this flu virus situation.
It's a swine flu.
So look forward to next week. We're going to review it. Show's getting good. And
hopefully you all can still comment and maybe figure out.
Well, here's the weird thing.
Maybe tell us somehow how to see your comments if we're doing that wrong. I don't know.
On YouTube, there's analytics. Mm-hmm. You can see who watched from what country, how long they watched. Mm-hmm. You can even see what point in the video had the highest concentration of like repeats or something. Most of the people who watched the whole thing.
Right.
So people watched it. Mm-hmm. That usually means they're going to comment somehow because it's technically not a video. It's more like a podcast in video form.
Yeah.
So obviously you want to comment to get in there. Mm-hmm. No one did it at all, and I was sad.
Yeah.
And so hopefully someone find a way to comment anything. We will talk about your
how much we suck at least.
Yeah,
Come
say
on.
we suck. That's great. You know what great discussion that would be? This guy says we suck. Get into why we suck.
Yes.
Give us bullet points. You suck because of this, that, and this. This is why you'll never get better. You suck. What do you think of that, boss?
Yeah.
Whatever. Take care and
Thank
stay.
you for listening.
Thanks for listening and
enjoy Google Plus.
Stay healthy. Yeah, have fun with that Google Plus. It's really great. One funny thing I saw online before we go, there was this guy. He's in his 40s. He was leaving a comment about Google Plus, and he says, "I thought I was finally experiencing like what old people feel when you start getting confused by things like new technology." And he was saying like, "Oh my God, is this how it starts?" Because he was looking at Google Plus.
Yeah.
It didn't make any sense.
Right.
But then someone else said like, no one understands it. It's bizarre. It doesn't make sense.
That's funny.
All right. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.